Alright, we left off here. A flash of light shines off something behind my eye, and a piece of knowledge forms in my mind. The sunstone manifests the machinery in place. When the sun casts shadow, provide the stone the answer it seeks. So it sounds like this is going to be a little bit time sensitive. Is that moon just floating? Yeah, that moon's just floating. Okay. Okay, I have kind of no idea what I'm doing right now, so we're just gonna go with press all of the buttons. Press all of these buttons, and then... Oh, I see! Okay. Okay, I kind of understand, but at the same time, kind of not. Because this is just such a giant-ass thing, I kind of am losing a sense of scale with this. God, I just forgot that I have a glass of cran apple plus Mountain Dew. You really just fucking shotgunned it all over. Yeah. As you do. As you do. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, now I get it. I get it very clearly here. Although I get what I'm supposed to do here, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. This does not look like it's going to work. Also, yes, this is absolutely going to be determined by the time of day, so that's fun. Oh, actually, this might work. Oh. Oh, yeah, this is gonna work. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so I have to do this very quickly. Run! Haha! There we go. That's how you solve a puzzle. In front of me, some kind of projection appears as if by magic, and in its floating geometry I see the lights that blaze the night sky. I see where we came from. As I focus on each element of this complex visualization, I realize that there is something being imparted to me, that I am reading and understanding things. Knowledge comes in new yet feels innate, as though I am being reminded rather than taught. I decided to focus towards the sun. I can can see clearly that the large glowing orb in the center is our sun, and so blindingly bright that I cannot look directly into it without feeling its heat radiate within my skull. Around it, celestial bodies move in a rhythmic dance. So I had to put my focus on the small planet near the sun. Emis and her 2 moons flit about the sun like moths dancing over flames, the goat-headed god patron of Iboxy. Her wisdom and resolve made for some of my very favorite stories growing up. She always seemed more accessible than the other gods. My teachers would say that Emis is who we look to when Rahana is too preoccupied for us. I pictured her on her cliff above the Ewer, ever patient, ever open. They also said that through certain masks, one could see her shadow on the sun. I decided to put my focus on the second planet. The second planet, known as Midden, our sandy little home of an unremarkable rock, made warm and vibrant by the power and energy of the Perpetual. Looking at it in this way, I see another side of the Perpetual, and cannot help but notice that we look ensnared and imprisoned by it, held in its grasp. Oh, I see. A cold wind passes, but warms as I remind myself no. We are not being possessed, we are being protected. I offer myself that comfort. I decide to put my focus on an unknown geometry. Look upon a shape that I struggle to describe. It is pure and strange geometry, so bizarre and yet so orderly that it came to be organic. I know immediately that this is the Maw. This is the impossible thing that birthed the whale. I know from stories, from history, and from the knowledge that seeps into my brain here that this was made by living things, sentient ones with plans and intentions. But even though I know it, I cannot fathom it. Its scale is incomprehensible. The magnitude of it is such that, even if in replica, I cannot look at it for long. Something in me loathes it, I don't know why. I decided to put my focus on the glittering ring. Aeolian, a glittering ring of golden dust. Every little fleck looks as though it's floating on a breeze, gently through the sky. These what make up stars? Decided to put my focus on oh god, okay, we're getting everything here. Ring planet. Carib and his wings. I see. When I picture it, the ringed planet is populated entirely by beetles living in a decidedly advanced society. It would be the perfect place for Sama, but I don't love the thought of it myself. It looks larger than the other planets. That would be a lot of beetles. Time to move on. The twinned planets. The twin fish, Coral and Cobalt, there seem to be small moons caught in their currents. The way they move is mesmeric, and it's hard to look away. It's said that these two are the most mischievous of the gods, and I recall the legend of them distinguishing themselves as children to lure kind nomads into the undercurrent of the dunes. Among the Ibexi, these stories of the twins are perfect for scaring the too bold and too young out of venturing too far from home. It's a wonder we get on with our gliding. I don't know why I want to say like gilding, but part of me wishes I had not recalled those fishes, though, and it'll be a challenge not to look askance at the next errant child I meet. Oh jeez. Machinist trousers. Okay, I figured we were gonna get a mask, but I guess we're not. That's okay. Got some parachute pants or whatever. Now, I don't actually know. You know, I looked at parachute pants because I was like, oh, you know, maybe I could go for some parachute pants. I don't know. I'm weird fashion-wise, so this is not out of the ordinary for me, trust me. Part of me wants to say that maybe if I try putting something... Well, okay, you can try it. Okay, it doesn't change. Okay, I thought it might be like some portal or something. And also, I mean, I thought that it just opened the door, but also it clearly like made a pathway to something, so... Maybe it didn't really actually make a pathway to anything. Okay, that was just wishful thinking on my part. Oh yeah, but I was looking up parachute pants, and like, there's so many things, apparently, that are parachute pants. Like, are they like skin tight? Are they baggy? Do they have pockets? Do they not have pockets? Do they have belt loops? Are they elastic waistbands? I don't know. I'm not sure if anybody knows. Also, that was a hell of a lore dump. Like I knew this was a sci-fi, but I was always like, why is it a sci-fi and also, or space fantasy, whatever, you know what I mean. Like, why are they here? Why aren't they, like, you know, in space? Clearly they have the technology, but I guess there's a force field keeping them here. So that's fun. Also, I don't need sleep. That's ridiculous. Why would you ever think I needed something as trivial as that? Oh my god. Okay, these bikes are cool. And I know they have some religious significance and or potentially sentience or something. But holy shit. Great, a signpost I can't do anything with. Morrow Bone Station. Oh, hey! A charging station. Okay, hold on. I get the feeling I'm gonna actually need these later. Possibly. Machinists do not startle easily, but this one jumps at my greeting. They give a frantic wave. Glider, yes, good to see you, meet you. We've never met, I don't think. So yes, I'm Callan. Callan? Callan? Callan rocks back and forth, his speedy twitchiness. How's your life going? Things are very exciting. Exciting, good. It's very... If you're free or well, if you're not, whatever. I'd like you to do something for me. It'll be a little bit of fun. Speed and things like that. Anyhow, what do you want me to do? Well, I want you to receive a machinist badge, and for that, I'd like you to, report on something for me. Report on something of me. Think of it like a mission. Isn't that fun, sort of? I take a breath to speak. There's no time for it. You'll need to use your head for this one. I want to go to the watch and take a reading of the sun. You'll find the equipment a bit, well, you know, outdated. Underdesigned, cumbersome, archaic perhaps? Whatever the word, it all still works, and that's what's important. Take the reading, and if you do it right, the face door in the center, once you've seen what's inside, come back and tell me. I opened my mouth for whatever is the shortest period one can open one's mouth and get no room to speak. Perfect, yes, thank you. Okay, so also... there was a model. It skirt past little task. Immensely, more than you know, for reasons I, well, Suffice it to say it helps me. With few calculations considered as my own. Did you learn anything? I pondered the perpetual. Fascinating. It's long moved on, I'm not sure why. Cool. Alright. Customized bike. Okay, so I have to go to a special place. I have to go to a machinist in order to customize my bike. In order to customize my bike, I probably have to find stuff and or buy stuff. Hello? Let's trade. Well, that sounds cool. That also sounds cool. Let's just sell a few. So I do kind of want to remap some of these buttons. It is a little weird. I need some orange ringed beetles, 3 of them, and I figured there's none better than Ask a Glider. Our love of tasks is greatly over-exaggerated. Really, when I was on it, I was hungry for things to do. Love meeting people doing. It's the only thing I liked about it. The rest of it's just sand in your bits. Gliding, just sand in your bits. I ask where I might find the beetles. There's a nest northeast of here. Okay. They're skittish. Second you approach, they'll burrow. You want to lure them with something undiggable. Lure them into something undiggable. Okay. That I can do. Presumably. Or you probably... what the hell just happened? Okay. That works.